With the Being by Ryan Baker. The date is September 2nd, 2357. The location is the town of Millbay. Millbay is a town in the Saintly Duchy. The Saintly Duchy is in the dimension of Octiviox. There is someone in the town. The person is Alan Big Gun Rollins, a gunslinger. He is on his way to town. First of all, Alan, said Alan, I don't even know why I am here. At the moment, Alan thinks of something. Carl had hired me to find Bloodybones, said Alan. I thought he was crazy at first. Alan looks around the area. At the moment, he sees the fantastic demon bar. So, said Alan, that's the fantastic demon bar. I should be able to find some clues to the whereabouts of Bloodybones. At that moment, Alan heads over to the place. Moments later, he arrives at the bar. So, said Alan, I'm finally here. At that moment, he climbs off his horse. His horse is called Contador. He proceeds to hitch his horse to the nearby hitching post. He proceeds to enter the place. He looks around the place. This is rather interesting, said Alan. At that moment, Alan proceeds to approach the bar. Charlie Cole, the bartender, sees him. Welcome to the fantastic demon bar, said Charlie. What can I get for you? I'll have the demon light ale, said Alan. Coming right up, said Charlie. At that moment, Charlie proceeds to fill out the drink order. He soon fills out the drink order. He hands the drink to Alan. Alan pays for the drink. I see you're not from around here, said Charlie. Just where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from the town of Littledale, said Alan. I get it now, said Charlie. At that moment, Charlie proceeds to spend some time at the place. Soon enough, for several minutes have passed. Alan thinks of something. That's right, said Alan. I'm on a mission to find Tommy Bloodybones. At the moment, Alan approaches the bar. Charlie sees him. What can I do for you? asked Charlie. Do you happen to know of Tommy Bloodybones? Asked Alan. Yes, said Charlie. Where can I find him? Asked Alan. In fact, said Charlie, he's on the lower floor. Oh, said Alan, I'm to go downstairs to one floor to find him? Exactly, said Charlie. At that moment, Charlie thinks of something. Why in the ancient world do you want to find him? Asked Charlie. Oh, said Alan, Carl Duncan had hired me to find him. Said Charlie, I know that guy. You do, said Alan. Of course, said Charlie. We're old friends. I get it now, said Alan. At that moment, the pair talked for several minutes. Alan proceeds to head over to the door leading to the basement. He opens the door. Anyway, said Alan, here goes something. At that moment, Alan proceeds to enter the basement. He sees the lantern nearby. He sees a light switch. Also sees the light switch. He proceeds to turn on light. He sees the lights turn on. That's good, said Alan. Alan proceeds to walk down the stairs. He soon gets to the bottom of the stairs. All right, said Alan. I'm here. Alan looks around the area. All right, said Alan. Tommy, you can come out now. At that moment, Alan could hear something. It was the sound of bones moving. Alan could see a skeletal figure come out of the shadows. The skeletal figure has a bar's skull for a head. So, said Alan, I finally found you. You were looking for me, said Tommy. Yes, said Alan. I was recruited by Carl Duncan to find you. At that moment, Tommy thinks of something. So, said Tommy, you were sent by the monster historian. Yes, said Alan. He sent me to recruit you for his organization. Not only that, but he also has resources they can use to keep you safe. That's right, said Tommy. The infamous monster hunter is on the loose. Exactly, said Alan. His name's Dario Malor. Yes, said Tommy. I am also known as Rawhead and Tommy Rawhead. I'm also known as Rawhead and Bloody Bones. I get it now, said Alan. Anyway, he said, let's get you out of here. That's a good idea, said Tommy. At that moment, Tommy and Alan proceed to leave the bar. They head over to Alan's horse. They climb onto the horse. They proceed to leave the area. Soon enough, several minutes have passed. Dario Valor, the monster hunter, soon arrives at the town. So, said Dario, this is the town of Millbay. Dario looks around the area. He sees the fantastic demon bar. He heads over to the location. He approaches the bar. Charlie sees him. Welcome to the fantastic demon bar, said Charlie. What can I get for you? I'll have the brandy tonic, said Dario. Coming right up, said Charlie. At that moment, Charlie proceeds to fill out the drink order. He soon fills out the drink order. He hands the drink to Dario. Dario pays for the drink. Have you seen this person? asked Dario. Dario takes out a poster. It shows Tommy Bloodybones. No, said Charlie. I haven't seen him at all. If you do see him, said Dario, you'll tell me, right? Of course, said Charlie. At that moment, Dario goes about his business. Soon enough, a couple of hours have passed. Dario soon leaves the bar. He continues on his search for Bloody Bones, Tommy Bloodybones. He has no idea what will happen next. The end.
The realms are vast, the battles endless. Ride alongside Chaos Call the Wanderer for sanctums of redemption and shadow worlds. Follow Tyr's Katarian, the half-elf ranger, as she hunts secrets that could alter the fate of all existence. Subscribe to fantasy and science fiction as Storynory and join the Warrior Omega universe. Every tale it reveals a new legend. Ring the bell and step into the next chapter of destiny.